Hello, VC, this is Tim, and I'm showing you another episode of my music collection. First of all, I want to wish everybody here in the States a happy 4th of July. Just try to keep cool. It's earlier in the morning. I figure, hey, with the heat wave we have going on here, do it while it's cool out and I'm not sweating so much. It's supposed to get up to at least 101 here with that heat indices into the 110s, and that's here in northern Illinois. Well, I'll start off with my music now. First one I have to show you is Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, How. Yes, this is 4/5 of the Fragile era lineup of Yes. John Anderson had left Yes for a little bit to join them to make this album because they were having problems with Yes, where Chris Squire had naming rights for Yes. So they went by this name for a while, and then later they joined back up with Yes, and then the legal struggles. Next up is another album by John Anderson, his first solo one, Elias of Sun Hello. He wrote and performed all the music in there. He played mostly instruments, did all the vocals in it, and it's based on a story. It's a gatefold album. The booklet of the story is in here that you can read, and it's on Atlantic Records. It's from '76. I don't know how much part he had in it, but in the credits it shows something with Vangelis or Vangelis. I don't know how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Vangelis. And I like this album. You don't see it too often. And a lot of people at the time thought it should have been the next Yes album. There's another one, solo one by John Anderson. This one's from the 80s. It's out in the City of Angels. Let's see, what year is it? Looks like 1988. Some interesting artwork on the cover. How Far's From Country. Lynn Anderson's greatest hits. Of course, the song that most people know her by is the song Rose Garden. That song's on here, and various other hits of hers are on here. This album was released, it looks maybe in '72, it's looking like here. It's on Columbia. Out to go from country to some hard rock from the '70s. There's Angel. This is their debut album. They recorded on Casablanca, same label as Kiss. I heard some stories where Kiss had discovered them. I saw them in concert back in '79. They opened up for Styx at the Iowa State Fair, and yes, they come out on stage all dressed in white. This is Angel's album, Hell of a Band. This one's from '76, the first one's from '75, if I remember right. The song I really like off this one is The Fortune on the first their first one, Tower, is a song to listen to on it. Another Angel One, On Earth as It Is in Heaven. This one's from 77, of course, on Casablanca. Just another good rockin' album. I like how it has the mirror images of everything on it, the band and stuff, and the logo. Here's the album White Top by Angel. It's from, oh, I don't see a date on this one. It's also on Casablanca. Well, 77. And on this one, they do a cover of the Rascal song, Ain't Gonna Eat Out My Heart Anymore. This is the last Angel albums I have right now. I don't have maybe half their albums. This one's from 79. It's Sinful. Just pretty much a simple cover design of the band in black and white. I'll not fall way back to the early 60s. Paul Anka, songs I wish I'd written. Sing songs that were hits that were performed by other artists. For the Canadians out there, April Wine, Harder, Faster. This has like 21st Century Schizoid Man on it. I Like to Rock. Well, let's see. Got to look. It's on Capitol. Boy, they have the writing so small on here, it's hard seeing the date. Another April 1, The Nature of the Beast. It's also on Capitol. Let me back inside here. This is the one with Sign of the Gypsy Queen and Just Between You and Me on it. Okay, looks like this one's from 81. Okay, Arcadia. This is part of the Duran Duran, and it has its Election Day on it, and Goodbye Is Forever. It's on Capitol also. Just trying to find the year on it. It's hard to. Don't know why Capitol has to have such small writing. As when you get older like me, it's harder to read all their writing, all the small writing. Now on to Argent, the album All Together Now. It's a gatefold album. If I remember right, it's their first album. It's on Epic from 1972. Notice it has a little booklet in there with telling stuff about all the members of the band. And it has Keep Your Head Up and Tragedy on it. Argent and Deep, another gatefold album. And for all of you Kiss fans, no, Kiss is not the group that originally did God Gave Rock and Roll to You. It originally appeared on this album. The song was written by Russ Ballard, who was a member of Argent. You hear one of the cats in the background there. Next one is Argent Nexus. From 1974. And it's on that Epic also. Okay, like I said, I pick up a lot of my albums at like Goodwills and Salvation Armies, and it varies in price. Like I found one Salvation Army where you can get the vinyl for 10 cents a piece. Well, this one I found for 10 cents. Could not believe the condition of the cover and the vinyl itself. I heard of her, but I never remembered hearing any of her music. Plus, it's a promo copy. That's Joan Armatrading, Sleight of Hand. I was pleasantly surprised when I listened to this album. It's on A&M Records from 1986. This next one is an album that I think most people have in their collections. That's Asia. It's one with Heat of the Moment, Only Time Will Tell on it. It's on Geffen Records from 1982. Just like this one most people have, it's Asia Alpha. And it's one with Don't Cry, and I think it's The Heat Goes On, or The Smile Has Left Your Eyes. I can't remember what the other one was. It's on Geffen Records, like I said, and it's from 1983. Here's an Asia album not quite as many people have. It's Astra. It didn't really have any hits off it, but I like Go and Rock and Roll Dream off this one. It's on Geffen from 1985. Steve Hall had left the group by this before they recorded this album, so they had to replace him. Okay, The Association, the greatest hits. Yes, it has around all their hits on it, including like Along Comes Mary, Never My Love, Cherish, and Wendy. If I remember right, I got this one for a dime. Or wait, that was about 99 cents at a Goodwill. An Association Live one. This is the Association Live. It's a 2 LP gatefold. It has a lot of their hits on it. Also has like Dubuque Blues on it. And then one of the greatest hits, it's called 6-Man Band. Well, on here they gained another member, so they changed it to 7-Man Band. The Atlanta Rhythm Section, a rock and roll alternative. I've seen this group before. This album's from 76 on Polydor Records. I saw this band in like, I think it was 1980, my hometown, Mason City, Iowa. It has Sky High on it, So Into You. Next up, I think I got these two albums for free. I was given them. It's Average White Band, Cut the Cake, with the song Cut the Cake on this one. Cover's not in the greatest condition, vinyl's okay in it. This one's from 75 on Atlantic. And this is Average White Band, Soul Searching. This is on Atlantic from 76. Well, that's all I have for you today, so until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.